Hi guys! Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I'm so sorry I've been absent on YouTube. Just been crazy busy, but I'm back. And today I'm doing this Valentine sexy, cute look for everyone. I hope you guys really like it. Just in time for Valentine's Day. It's really beautiful and quick and easy. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is apply foundation, and I am using a kabuki brush from Morphe, and I am using the Revlon Whipped Foundation in 220 Nude, I believe. It's a really nice foundation, goes on really smooth, and it has a lot of coverage. It's medium to full coverage, and it lasts all day. It's like my go-to, my favorite. I always seem to come back to this foundation. I really, really love it. It doesn't cake up or do anything weird, so yeah, it's a great foundation. Give it a try. Revlon Whipped Foundation. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to comb through my eyebrows using a spoolie brush, and I'm going to be picking up this eyeshadow from MAC. It's called Charcoal Brown, and I'm just going to be flicking that into my eyebrows. You can see I'm not like filling them in. I'm just filling in some of the holes or spaces I have there. So I'm just kind of using these upward strokes in the front. You can see right here, just flick it right up like that. And then in the back, you'll just spread it, the eyeshadow, just where you need it. Just kind of around those eyebrows. And then I usually just brush through them when I'm done. And then it's a really nice, not intense eyebrow, but they're full. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyelids for a shadow, and I'm using MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I love this eyeshadow primer. It covers the redness, and it really lets the eyeshadow stick to it. Okay, so now I'm going to be picking up an eyeshadow from MAC. It's called Grain, and it's a very, very light eyeshadow. It's about the same color as my skin, but the difference is it has this beautiful sheen to it. And the camera's not picking it up as well, but in the sunlight, it's a beautiful, like, natural highlighter, if that makes sense. And in fact, I like to use it as a highlighter a lot of times too. But you can kind of see it starting to glow on the eyelids. So it's just going to be my base that I'm going to lay down for the rest of my eyeshadows to go on top of. Okay, so now I'm picking up Naked Lunch. It's by MAC as well, and it's similar to Grain. It just has a little bit more pinky goldness to it, and I'm just going to be layering that right on top of the Grain, but avoiding the inner corner. Okay, so now I'm picking up another shade by MAC called All That Glitters, and it's just another deeper shimmery eyeshadow. It's a little bit more gold than Naked Lunch, and that's just going right on the center of my eye. So next I'm picking up MAC Texture, and I'm going to be working this shade on the outer corner using small circular motions, and I'm really going to be blending that into the crease when there's less product on my brush, but I'm really focusing it right on the outer V, or the outer corner of my eye, and then bringing it into the crease there. Just give some dimension and some color. Okay, so now that we've got the eyeshadow all blended the way we like it, I'm going to conceal my under eyes. And I'm just using a Revlon Color Stay Concealer, I think. It's a yellow tone concealer, which is nice because it will counteract the red and purple tones under my eyes. And any redness I have around my nose and my chin. I have a couple little spots there. And I'm just using the same kabuki brush that I used for my foundation, which is fine. It's a little bit big for the under of the eye, but we make it work. So I'm just blending all that concealer out. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and highlight under my eyes, and I picked up MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter concealer in the shade Radiant Rose. And I'm just going to be drawing that under my eyes, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And I'm just going to blend that out with a dampened beauty sponge. You'll see that here in a second. And I actually didn't have it damp. Originally it was dry, so I just sprayed some MAC Fix Plus on there and squeezed it, and it dampened it just enough. And you can see how brightening that MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose is. I really love this one. I'm going to be sad when I run out. I've had it for like 2 years and I haven't run out yet. I don't use it all the time, but I do love it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set that concealer, and I'm using this powder from NYX. It is a setting powder and it has a yellow tone. So I'm just using that on a small Real Techniques brush just to clean up the edges of that eyeshadow and set down that concealer. Okay, so next I'm going to be bronzing, and I'm using the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit just to do a little bit of contouring, actually more contouring than bronzing. So I'm going to contour my cheekbones and get my forehead a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to pick up that same eyeshadow texture in any kind of blending brush and go ahead and put a little bit under the eye just to tie the shadow to the top. And I'm just going to go ahead and clean up a little bit of that eyeshadow with that same brush I used to set the concealer. Okay, so now I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm using my same mascara that I've used for over a year now. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I love this mascara. It's perfect. And while that mascara is drying, I'm going to go ahead and set my brows, and I'm going to brush them up and then round them out on the end there at the tail. And I'm using just any old brow gel. I think it's a Revlon brow gel. And add some mascara to my bottom lashes. And we're almost done with this look. Next, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a blush. This is a blush from Makeup Geek, and it's called Hanky Pinky, and it's a beautiful medium pink. And I thought, well, you know, Valentine's Day, let's have some pink cheeks. Okay, so now I'm taking a little bit of highlighter, and this is from Essence. It's their highlighter, and I'm just going to be putting that just on the high points of my face and on my chin, just to give my skin a little bit more glow. And next, I'm picking up this huge highlighter from Wet n Wild. I think it's called Reserve Your Cabana, and I'm going to be highlighting my top of my cheekbones with it, and it's a beautiful natural highlighter. I'm obsessed. I love this highlighter. Putting it everywhere in my inner corners. I think it's a beautiful highlighter, and it's so cheap. And next I'm picking up just another highlighter. This one is from Laura Geller, and it's in the shade French Vanilla. Just the very, very tops, just give a little pop of highlight. Okay, so I'm giving you 2 lip options. The first lip option, I really like it. When I started editing this, I was like, oh, it looked a lot better. But for some reason, when I was filming, I thought it looked too orange. But yeah, this is a lipstick from Maybelline, and it's in the color Radiant Rose. And it's a beautiful lipstick, and it's part of their Vivid collection that came out a few years ago. So yeah, that's a really good one. But if you want to tame it down a little bit because our blush is a little bit bright, I decided to go for this lipstick. And this lipstick is by Rimmel, and the shade is called Airy Fairy. So it's a really pretty, like, not quite pearlized, but a little bit of sheen, beautiful nudie pink. I love this one. It's more on the pink side than on the nude side, but I just thought it would be really pretty. And this is my finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and more videos to come, I promise. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you're single, go out and have fun, and if you're not, have fun no matter what. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.